Hi everyone in Facebook world, Linda Reed-Enever back with another impromptu Facebook Live. The reason that I am here is because yesterday afternoon or last night I shared a post with you all in relation to the banned hashtags on Instagram for 2019. Now, considering it got a little bit of a response here and it got a little bit of a panic, not so much a panic, but it's got a little bit of, oh my gosh, I didn't know that feeling. I wanted to come in and talk to you about banned hashtags on Instagram, how to avoid them, what tools you can use so that, you know, you don't hit the panic button. And also, I suppose, the underlying story behind all of their hashtags and why some of them are banned and why we maybe don't know. Hey, Bradley, how are you? Say hi if you're here. I'm just literally going to share this to BBB at the same time so that I can save time and get this all started. So give me 2 seconds. Business. Following my article share. Some tips. Hey, beautiful. Okay, so I finished typing. I've been finishing. Bear with me, guys. I'm a little bit out of it. And if Charlotte calls me, I will have to go. She's been to the dentist today, been a very, very brave little girl, and had a damaged tooth removed. So if I have to go and be mum, I will go and be mum. So if this video gets interrupted, apologies for that along the way. Okay, yesterday on my Facebook page, I shared a link to an article that was really well written about banned Instagram hashtags for 2019. Now, the reason it really sparked my interest is because being a PR person, public relations was a banned hashtag. Now, public relations is a banned hashtag isn't the case because of the industry and the business of what we do. It's because it has another connotation and the words can be used differently on Instagram. And all of those sorts of things. So the reason public relations has been banned is because people have been using it inappropriately. They've been using it with explicit content, or they've been using it in different formats. Now, another one that was there is eggplant. Eggplant has a completely different connotation to what we all think about eggplant as cooking it in the food out there in the teen worlds. I'm not going into it, but there is definitely some reasons. And Clive's deciding to water outside in the backyard as I do this Facebook Live, but we should be okay. Hopefully you can still hear me. So there was massive amounts of feedback about this one, about why Instagram banning the people, what shadow ban, only innocent people are going to get targeted. Lots of people said thank you, and then I thought, well, I need to do a little bit more on this. I need to share a few more tips for you in relation to this, and also give you a few tools to help you avoid the Instagram banned hashtags ones. So the article, as I shared yesterday, has the current updated list of 2019, but that isn't the end of the list. There is a big list of hashtags that are banned on Instagram. What does it mean if you use a banned hashtag? If you use a banned hashtag and it was a once off or a twice off, or, you know, a very occasional use of a banned hashtag, you're unlikely to be shadow banned. Like all things, this is designed to police the people who are abusing it, the people who are, you know, spamming using these hashtags, all of those sorts of things. So it's, you know, not to sit in the panic mode of going, oh my God, I used that once, okay? Yep, I will leave the links. I will leave all the links for all the articles and this stuff in relation to all of that sort of stuff. Bradley just said, can I leave a link? Yes, I will absolutely leave a link for you all. So part of the reason that Instagram has banned hashtags is like for Facebook, it's to deal with the spam. It's to help the technology identify that people are using this, aren't following the advice, aren't following the guidelines, aren't following the terms of service of the platform. So that is part of the reason they ban hashtags. And part of the reason that we don't want to be using them is because the last thing possible that we want to be doing is touching those banned hashtags and using them. So how do you identify a banned hashtag? Well, I like my tools, and most of these tools that I'm about to share with you are absolutely free. Okay, so one of them I love is called displaypurposes.com, where you can go in and type in the keyword that you're looking for and it will filter through the banned hashtags for you. It is a web-based, browser-based situation. So it's all one of those things that I would suggest you have a look at. It filters out the banned ones. It filters out the ones that it's actually also identified as spammy. So displaypurposes.com is my go-to. The other one that I like, which is another app that you can use on your phone, is called Banned Hashtags. Okay, and this is where the numbers are. And I'll just give you an idea for people thinking this is not something to look at or something that's an issue. this is how many hashtags. They've got a live count on how many hashtags are banned on Instagram at the moment. And on my screen in front of me, it says there are 40,370 banned hashtags. So using tools like display purposes like banned hashtags is absolutely essential for filtering through those hashtags. Because if you have to remember them all, you are not going to remember them all. And this is where, like in the 52-week marketing challenge, I'm saying to my guys this week, make sure you're doing your keyword research. Make sure you're doing your hashtag research. This is why it is massively important to make sure that you're getting hashtags that aren't banned for you. You're getting hashtags that are valuable for your business. So using things like banned hashtags or display purposes is another one to come through. The other one that is really quite funky is Instagram banned hashtags, and that's at instavast.com, and I'll pop the link in for this one as well. They have a list there, and the really red highlighted ones with the red, not only just highlighted text, but the red highlighted ones with the highlight as well, is the one. Looks like, you know, someone's gone through a highlighter through the computer text. Yeah, that's my very technical explanation. They are the ones that we need to avoid. So that one, they've got a full list there of banned hashtags, ones that are by alphabetical order. So as you're doing your hashtag research, you can get through there. Now that one was only updated in July 2018, but it's still worthwhile looking at. And then there is one other hashtag tool that I absolutely love called Focal Mark, and Focal Mark allows you to be able to get curated hashtags that are likely to see your engagement work on Instagram as well. So guys, there are the key things in relation to the hashtags. Now, how do you tell if you've used a banned hashtag? Usually the hashtag won't link off to anywhere in your tags. So you'll see it on the post, it'll be grayed out. It won't be an active hashtag. It won't link on if you click off it. If you type it in the Instagram search bar, if it's a valid and active hashtag, it'll have a little profile image or a hashtag image around it, little Instagram circly image up the top. If it doesn't have that, it normally would indicate that that's a banned hashtag on Instagram. So out of all of that today, really the only thing that you need to do is be using Instagram organically, using it authentically, using hashtags that you think relate to your business. It is a call to action most probably to everyone to do a little bit of research on your hashtags, because terms that you think are innocent and industry based aren't, and it's not a case of being outside of the spectrum here. That's why tools like display purposes, and as I said, display purposes is a free tool. Use it, share opportunity to get out there and use those sorts of things. And banned hashtags, again, I think it's a free app, I can't remember, that will allow you to be able to share those hashtags out there. So today, if you're worried about that banned hashtag list, if you're worried about their banned Instagram hashtags and whether you might be using them on Instagram, rather than hitting the panic button, do some research. Research your keywords, research your hashtags, put together a couple of frequently used lists. And just because there are 30 hashtags on Instagram doesn't mean we have to use them all. Use those that are relevant, use those that will engage, and I hope that helps you maybe decrease some of that panic around the banned Instagram hashtags, because it's not so much panic, it's about taking proactive action. Bye.